Hi, welcome back to my channel, or rather Kaylee's channel. Today I'm going to do a plan with me video and a chat over coffee. And so if that sounds like something you'd be interested in, stick around. Hit the ringer bell if you want to get notifications of new videos. Subscribe to my channel. Give this video a paws up if you like it. And yeah, we'll get started right here in a moment. So another week. Let's see, today, before I get into my plan with me video, I just want to chat for a little bit. And it has been quite a week. It has definitely been stressful in many ways and good in other ways. And you can see Kaylee sitting right over here, my sweet little girl. She makes me smile. So, I suppose in the scheme of things, this doesn't matter so much, but I am active in the planner community. And this week, something went down with Erin Condren, whose products I have used for a while. And I had gotten an affiliate link, and I was going to start using that, and now I'm not. I'm choosing to back off from using her planner supplies. Briefly to sum up, she made what I consider a poor decision. And it reflects bad on her, it reflects bad on the company, and I feel like even though she made an apology to her customers and audience, I don't know if I really believe it's a sincere apology. And until I feel like it is, I can no longer use her products in good conscience. If you want to know what it is, what happened, basically, her daughter had been part of a Black Lives Matter protest, from what I understand. And she was graduating, and the class had been told, no, you cannot have a graduation as normal. And there had been something planned to replace it, so that the kids at least had something. But the daughter, apparently, according to Erin Condren, from what I've read, got the idea to hold a protest march from the Black Lives Matter march she had been in, and it was sort of an excuse for a party for the graduating class. Then there were no masks being worn, they were not socially distancing, and it was not an actual protest march, it was a party. And Erin Condren kind of encouraged her in this, and was also looking for ways to basically pass off excuses to law enforcement if they got dinged about it. You know, at one point she said something about, maybe we can put hula hoops across the beach so we can say it's an exercise class if they question us. And for a grown woman to take a pandemic health situation so lightly, B, to encourage her daughter to use the tactics she learned from a Black Lives Matter protest, where people are protesting for their lives, for a party, pissed me off. Now, I know a lot of people are going to feel a lot of different ways about this. Everybody has their own opinions. But for me, it was enough to go, where are your brains, woman? And, of course, she apologized after the fact. But does she really mean it? Is she just saying that because she knows her company is like getting massively dinged for this? I don't know. And I suppose, you know, actions will speak louder than words. I guess I'll watch what their company does, and whether they put their money where their mouth is, and whether they stop, whether this sort of thing happens in the future or not, and see where to go from here. But for now, I'm just not going to use their products. I'm not going to use the affiliate code. I'm no longer comfortable with that. So those are my opinions, and I respect if you have different opinions. If you start like arguing in the comments, I will moderate them, because honestly, nobody needs another argument, you know? You just feel the way you feel and go on from there in your own life. I went looking for another planner to replace the Erin Condren style planner that I had bought to use for a project. And I found one. And I found it at Michael's. It's called the Recollections Planner, and it is I'll show you later, it's a triple vertical box. Weekly format, which is what I wanted. And so I bought that and found a couple other things. Actually, I'll show you a few things that I picked up this week. I kind of went on an office supply binge, even though I don't technically need any more office supplies. You know, it's like, I don't have to need them. I just really love office supplies. In fact, that box that you see down there behind me, that one, yeah, that's filled with that's filled with new notebooks. A few people in former videos asked me about my rings and about some of my jewelry, so you know, when I'm showing you the planner, I'll show you a couple of my rings and tell you where I got them, and or why I got them and what they are. So yeah, you know, it's like we'll get started here in just a moment on that. I also just wanted to chat a little bit about Witching Moon, which came out last week, and I am so glad that people are loving it. I was worried about this book simply because my attention was so scattered from all the coronavirus news and the political news and all the what the fuckery that's going on in the world today. And I felt like I couldn't keep focused for more than an hour at a time. But the book came out fairly good. I'm pleased with the book. I'm happy with the book. And enough people have written reviews that tell me I got across what I wanted to get across. So I'm very happy about that. Raven deals with her post-traumatic stress syndrome after being abducted by Pandora in Sunbroken. I'm working on Autumn's Bane right now, and I am also going to, after that, be writing Witching Time, I believe. And you will find the links down in the comments. So, well, we'll get started with the planning here, and I hope you stick around, and yeah. So, here's my haul that I got this week from Michael's. Always post-it notes, and these are super sticky because I need to redo my Kanban board, and it's been quite a while. I let it go sometime during the past the past few months and just never got back to it. So I need to do it, especially when we're coming up on third quarter for the year. So yeah, I've got some very bright neon colored post-it notes. And I bought 2 packages because I go through them very quickly. And, oh, let's see, what else do we have here besides tons of washi tape? These are more sticky notes. They're not Post-it brand, but there are some different colors. And I wanted some purple ones, and these have purple in them, and they also have blue, and 2 shades of green. And the orange is light enough to see the orange yellow. So yeah, I bought 2 packages of those, or rather there goes Kaylee. I bought 4 packages. So, and then, well, I got this tub of washi tape, as if I didn't have enough washi tape, but I can always use more. And I really wanted some of the brighter colors because I just thought they were pretty and I needed pretty in my life. So there's those, and I've got some purple and constellation stuff here, sort of celestial theme. And I bought, it's not quite an animal print, but it's more of a marbled theme. And also a couple thin gold ones, because most of the gold washi tape I have is really thick. And I need narrow lines at times. So there's the washi tape that I just got. Kaylee is watching with fascination. Let me open this package here. So let's see what we have here. Oh, yeah, these are dot grid spiral notebooks. And I didn't realize they came with little flags. So, sticky flags. So that's exciting. There are, looks like 3 of them in the pack. And I use those for doodling and thinking and brainstorming a lot. Let me open these up here. I got all of these off. These I got off Amazon. The washi tape I got off Michael's. So yeah, these come with little flags, which I probably won't use for these, but I'll no doubt have some use for them. And here, these are just simple dot grid notebooks. And they've got a clear cover. The one thing I wish they didn't, or did have that they don't, is have a hard back so that it doesn't like do this. But I suppose I can just set it on a book or something. Because a lot of times when I'm using these, there are 4. When I'm using these, I am laying on the bed. And that I already had. That's my to-do list notepad. That's off Amazon too. I love this. It's small enough not to be unwieldy, but it's big enough to write a lot of things on. And I love the little check boxes, and they just come in a pad. Yeah, notes. Notes that nobody needs to see but me. That came with something else. I also got some bigger dot grid notebooks. And these don't have a hardback either, which kind of surprises me. Now this is the, yes, Kaylee. Here, let me move this. Thank you. This is the planner I got to replace the Erin Condren one. Kaylee, don't walk around the keyboard. Kaylee, now go that way. Okay, so now we don't need to help. Pardon me a moment, people. So this is the, oh, hello, Apple. Apple likes to steal my washi tape, so I have to watch him. This is the planner, as I said, that I got to replace the Erin Condren vertical triple box, and it's Michael's Recollections. It's got some stickers in it, which is nice, but I like that it has, it's a 1.5-year planner, and I like that it has the full year layout here for both years, because I need this when I'm working. And as I said, I'm not sure quite whether I'm going to replace my usual planner with this, which I think I am, because I realized I don't need an hourly planner, and it prevents me from putting down some things because I don't know when I'm going to do them. I just know that I need to do them. So this may replace my Tools for Wisdom planner, which I love, but right now, especially when things are so chaotic, the hourly stuff has kind of gone by the wayside, and I'm doing more time chunking now. So it has some stickers, and they're in neutral colors, neutral blues and grays, which I kind of like. That way I can do my own colors with them. They're not a lot, but there's some. Has a pocket here. Haha. And I like, again, it's more of a neutral. The dashboard leaves something to be desired, but, you know, that's what it is. And I could always tape a picture over that. Oh, and my camera is doing this again. The focusing in and out. I'll try to cut those parts out when I can. So this is July. Now, one thing that I am not that fond of here is the lines are very light. I mean, I suppose I could go over them and darken them again, but if I make a mistake, I'm going to get really irritated with myself. So I'll probably just leave it as is and highlight dates when I need to. Now here is what I'm talking about, the vertical layouts. So you have 3 boxes, and once again, the lines are so faint, which I'll probably use washi tape here for, because I need the borders. I need to see the borders of those. But we have, you know, the days, the 3 boxes, and down here it's a dot grid. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can see it on film, but there's also over here list lines, and I'll probably put long stickers of lists for that. So this goes from this July through the end of December next year. And I'm looking through to see if they use other colors than pink, but it seems like pink and blue, the pastel colors seem to be pretty uniform throughout the whole book, which is okay because I always washi tape over the header boxes anyway. So yeah, there we go. Now that's kind of a nice dashboard. I kind of like that. So this is the Recollections Planner. And I think in some ways I like it better than the Erin Condren, simply because it's bigger. I don't believe Erin Condren makes a 8.5 by 11 size, you know, a letter size planner, and I like using letter size planners. The 7 by 9s are okay, but I always feel cramped when I'm using them, even if I don't have that much to write down. So the next thing that I bought is a Recollections Project Planning Spiral Binder. Not that I need one, I've already got things, but it looked kind of cool, and I wanted to see it. So here we go. You have project title over here. Objective, brainstorming dot grid area, resources, box, outline, props and materials, to do, how did it go. And looks like that is the sum total for each project. I'm not sure what I'll use it for. I have a feeling I may use it for blogging and stuff. I'm not positive because I just bought some printables that can be used for blogging, but I'll find a use for it. But this is also Michael's Recollection collection. What else did I get? Another Ghost Grid dot journal. The paper isn't flimsy, but it doesn't feel super thick, so I think I'll have to watch out for pen bleed on this. But I like it. It's simple, it's very easy, and I'm not going to feel hesitant about using it because I'll be afraid I'll screw it up. That's one thing I love about spiral notebooks. and composition books is they're cheap enough. You can get them so they look nice, but they're cheap enough that you don't get afraid to use them. I don't know how many times I've bought a notebook and I've been nervous about touching it with a pen because I'm afraid I'll screw it up, and inevitably somehow I make a mistake, and then I'm like, oh my God, I can't tear the page out. Well, on these you can tear pages out. And then I've just bought a package of 3 regular spiral college rule notebooks, because I need brain dump notebooks, and I prefer my brain dump notebooks to be like these, you know, inexpensive, so I don't feel bad about using them, so I can just, you know, scribble all over the pages and not worry about, oh, am I going to look back on this and go, oh, what was I thinking? You know, it's like, oh, I didn't make that line right. I didn't make that straight, you know. I don't understand what I wrote there. So I just bought some spiral notebooks. So that is what I bought recently. So now we're going to get into the plan with me part of today. And I will be right back. This is what I'm currently using, my Tools for Wisdom Planner. This is for daily stuff. This isn't necessarily for work. It's not where I put the bulk of my work projects. I may put that I need to write that day, but this is more for appointments and other things we've got going on as household reminders. And while we're here, okay, a couple of people have asked about my rings that I wear. I'll just show you the 4 I'm wearing today. These, the one on my ring finger is actually, you can't get a good view of it with this light, but it is lab created alexandrite, and it changes color depending on the light that's on it. It goes everywhere from a gorgeous sort of deep blue to a purple to almost a dark citrine, or a dark smoky. And the ring next to it is smoky quartz. This one is in rose gold, the lab created alexandrite. And this smoky quartz is in silver, and it's got white topaz on the sides as accents. So those are 2 of my rings. These are the other 2 I'm wearing today. The one on my ring finger is Mystic Topaz, and it's in silver, and the other is a black opal surrounded by chrome diopside. Now, that one is in 14 karat white gold, I believe. The Mystic Topaz is actually white topaz that's been heat treated, and it's got a coating on it to give it that sort of change in color spectrum. It's very inexpensive and easy to find. Now, the black opal is hard to find. I think that's an Ethiopian opal. I would love to have a black opal from Lightning Ridge in Australia, but those are massively expensive, and this was expensive enough, and I bought it used off of eBay. And I found the Mystic Topaz on eBay as well from a shop that custom makes them. So those are 4 of my rings. So as I said, one of the reasons I've been contemplating changing is because I'm not using the hourly thing, and I feel weird putting stuff down that I need to do at a time when I may not be doing it. I don't know whether it's the OCD, I don't know whether it's just my own sense of, well, that's not right. But, so what I have been doing is washi taping across the hours and using it like a vertical planner. So I'll be doing that today, and I'll be showing you what I'm doing here in a few moments. I look at my calendar on my Outlook for the appointments that we have, and then I look at what I need to do each day. And so I'm going to get my stickers together, and we're going to start this up. And I just realized that I had my microphone showing in part of the part of the video, but I'm not going to go back and redo it now, so, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, the light's starting to come in a bit. Let me see if I can block some of that out. Alright, so, yeah, first I'm going to cover the hours with the washi tape. And I cover all the way down, because otherwise it would look odd to me. So we do that. Oh, so while I'm doing this, you know, it's like, how is everybody faring? How are you doing? We are maintaining as much as we can on the precautions because we are an immunocompromised household. And, you know, it's just really important to remember that and not get stupid. Our county seems to be doing fairly well, though a few places in Washington State are not. So, yeah, it's a challenge. And it's a challenge when you get people who don't believe that it's real, regardless of the fact that well over 120,000 people have died. And I guarantee you, the fact that they're the high-risk group doesn't matter to them or their families in terms of, well, it's only a high-risk group. You know, those of us in a high-risk group, we value our lives just as much as everybody else does. And a lot of wonderful things would be lost if we lost a lot of people in high-risk groups. So, you know, think it's not just you're protecting when you're wearing a mask out there. Wearing a mask is protecting other people. And right now, we need to be thinking about other people besides ourselves. Okay, there we go. Covered with washi tape. Now, I have a few places here, I don't know. You can see where I drew marks because that was just one box and it was driving me nuts. And now it drives me nuts that I actually see the mark that I drew. So I'm going to use tape and see if I can white that out without, going over the washi tape. And there was a place over here that had the same thing. There. Okay, cool. So, I look at my calendar, and as far as appointments this week that actually have time bases on them, of 1, 2, 3, only 3 this week. See, you know, things have changed. People are doing things a lot differently. So I have those 3 appointments. Also have, need to put down for my daily reading, or not my daily reading, but my weekly reading. And I want to make reminders to get in the bedroom and exercise, do my yoga. So, let's see, I'm going with pink. I have workout stickers here. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, there's 5, 6, 7. So, I only need 7 of these. And that will come at the end of the day. So what I'm doing, and these don't fit, but I try to make them look reasonably accommodating. So for my yoga, I will be putting workout stickers here. And that done. Stick. Stick, damn it, stick. And then I'm going to just like speed up the film and do the other boxes on here. And see, this means that it's the waxing moon. So this will come over a little bit. Just a reminder of the moon phases, because yes, I do magic to the moon phases a lot of times, and it's very helpful to know what's going on. Alright, so those are down. Now, I'll be writing every day except next Saturday, because I try to film my videos on Saturday. It didn't happen this week. I changed my schedule around, but since I film my videos on Saturday, I tend not to write on Saturday. I give myself that day off, but I try to write every other day during the week when I'm writing on a book. So I'm going to do that. I'll speed this up, and we'll get to the next part. Okay, so I found a bunch of the stickers I want to decorate with, so I'm going to do that. Is there anything else I want to put here before I start marking down and writing things down? That may be almost enough. Here's a really cute coffee one. I'm in the coffee mode. So, where should we put that? I'll put that down here. Put this down here. Alright, so there's the week. I don't fill everything to the point of where you can't see anything. That drives me nuts. So now I'm going to write, and since I'm in a pink theme, I think I will choose a pink pen to write with. Let's see. Alright. So, write on Autumn's Bane. And that will go right. Now the number of words and stuff is what I will put in my work planner when I get that. Yeah, okay. The word right will come second. And then write A-B video. Now I also have blogging to do, but that will go in my work planner too. So to this day, on Monday, I have a coaching appointment. So, yoga. And I have some yoga stickers, but every time I put them down, they kind of bug me. I don't know why. I mean, they're cute, but for some reason they bother me, so I'd rather just write out that I'm trying to do some yoga every day, because my back sorely needs it, and I do mean sorely. My back is a mess. Heck, where did my... I love this stuff. I love this stuff. It's like white out in tape. Yoga. Okay, so on this day I have chiropractor, and then I'm doing a live chat with some other urban fantasy authors who I'm in a group with. And I think we'll be doing that off of YouTube. So, you know, look for posts from me later this week about how to find out where to watch that. Now, if I write with this pen on this paper, it will bleed through. And that will drive me nuts, especially when I turn the page. So I'm going to grab a pen that I know won't bleed through. Where are my go-to pens? My specialty pens. There they are. Well, where did I put it? Let's use this one. So Andrea will be here Thursday. And thank you, Kaylee. Thursday. And the house cleaner will be here Wednesday. I need to remember to schedule a Got Junk run because we have been redoing my ritual room and we have been clearing out the garage, and it's time to let go of a bunch of stuff, so I need to schedule that. Probably have to do an Instacart on Tuesday. Grocery delivery is one of the best things ever, especially if you're immune compromised and don't want to walk through the supermarket with a bunch of people not wearing masks. So move, Katie. Thank you. And I have a massage on Thursday because my back is a total mess right now. What else? Let's see. I think that may be about it for the major things. I can always add in as I think of other things. So there is my schedule for this week, and I hope you've had fun. I'm going to do my work planner next, but I'm not going to subject you to that. Maybe I'll do that for next week's video or a week after or something, so you can see my updated way of. In fact, instead of just prattling on, I have the third quarter planning to do, so I will do a video on third quarter planning. So, yeah, there we go. I will talk to you next week, and I hope you enjoyed planning with me. And think, dream, plan, do your best, enjoy life, be safe, and I'll talk to you later.